Morning. Wanted to do a quick video of the place we stayed here in Isla, Mujeres. This is Casa Mango. There's 4 units. I've previously stayed in the unit on the corner, which is Casa Mango 1. This time on this trip we stayed upstairs in Casa Mango 4, I believe it is, and it's the penthouse. There's some advantages to staying up there. I'll show you that in a minute, but yeah. If you want to see the video on Casa Mango 1, that's a separate video. That's on my playlist there for Isla Mujeres. Yeah, this unit that we're staying at is upstairs. We brought some friends, and there's 2 king-size rooms. But we'll take you upstairs. We'll go through the outside stuff first. So you come up the stairs. You've got a nice palapa here. Nice seating area. And we've got a splash pool here. Some lounge chairs. And then there's stairs here. This is the entrance to the main unit that goes into the living room, and then there is a separate unit that goes into the other bedroom. And I believe this unit right here on this corner can be rented separately. So yeah, and then if you stay up here, this is actually, the stairway leads up to another palapa that is, well, it's starting to rain, but we'll get this video done real quick. Yeah, so there's a separate palapa up here where you have a little bit of an ocean view. You can see the rain moving in. Hopefully they get that repaired soon, but there are 2 other swings here. So just be cautious of those and make sure you check them out before you sit on them and swing on them. But yeah, there's a table and 4 chairs. Great view of the sunset that way. But, yeah. All right. Come in the living room here. Couch, chair, nice dining area, kitchenette. All the rooms have AC. Here's the street view. You got the Caribbean garden next door. TV, good internet. All 4 of us were on it all weekend and didn't have any issues with speeds. Yeah, nice place. Place is clean. They do supply water. I had to call them to bring us some more water, so they were very accommodating. Came here and got us some new water. Yeah, I think that's it in here. Let's move on to the bedroom, which is right down here. All right, let's walk down here. Bathroom's to the left here. We'll go in there in just a second, but here's your closet. You get this side, there's 4 drawers, there's a safe in the room. Put your own coat in, and then you have a spot to hang your stuff. They do have beach towels, which we've used. I think they give like 4 per room. There's a mini fridge in this room. Just like I said, this was a room that you can rent separately. This is right outside where the pool and stuff is. The bed was pretty firm, but it slept well. No problems. Of course, this is our last day, so it's a little messy. We just kind of threw the stuff back on there. But yeah, the floors are clean. The air conditioning works, like I said, really good. There's outlets, plenty of outlets there. Go check the bathroom out. So each room has its own bath. Sink there. This room actually has a dual shower head. I will say that the water shut off a couple times while we were taking showers. Nobody was in the other unit, and I don't know if it just can't keep up with the water, but the water pressure is good. But it did run out a couple times, and you shut it off for a few minutes, and it would come back on. So yeah. Anyway, the bedroom's comfortable, and yeah, there's an entrance. There's the entrance exit door that goes out to the pool area, and it has its own lock. And then this is the door that separates the units. There's actually 2 deadbolts, one inside, one outside. You can lock it from either side. It has different keys to keep the separation. So there's no doorknob, which is when you're using both units, it's kind of a little bit of a getting used to. You have to latch the door with the key if you want to keep it latched. But all right, into the other room here. This is a little bit bigger room. We just discovered that there's extra linens in here if need be, if you need more towels. Yeah, This is stand here in the corner, nightstand on both sides. Again, AC. Very large looking closet, but again, you only get to use those two doors. You've got the 4 drawers, a safe. Yeah, there's some hats up here, which is nice. A mirror. Yeah, and then there's a mirror there as well. Go into the bathroom here. This one has just a little bit smaller shower, sink. So yeah, that's it. So I did a little bit more in depth on the building. I did a little more in depth video on the whole entire building. It's 2026. All of the units are for sale. They're listed with, I think it's called Mundaka. You can find it there. They're all listed individually. So yeah, you can rent all of the units downstairs together in this, but the units downstairs, there's 3 units downstairs, and you can open doors and go through all 3 of them. So if you rent the whole building, it'd be absolute blast. You have free reign of the whole thing. So anyway, yeah, that's it. Casa Mango 4, the penthouse. Great place, love it. Everything works great, and great place to stay. Thanks.